How do, folks? This here's the old mountain man and talking at you from the backside of this here lake in the hills of Arkansas. Well, today's subject is going to be hunting for survival. Just get yourself a little extra meat to put in the freezer, like I do at times. As you all know, those of you who've been watching my videos for any length of time know I'm on a fixed income. Well, and just and that's what $733 to cover the whole month worth of bills and food, and if I need clothes or just whatever. Just think of everything you need every day and all the things you buy every week, every day, every month, whatever, and try to see if you could survive on that. Well, I bought 30 pounds of chicken yesterday at $6.69 or $6.99 for a 10-pound bag of leg quarters. 30 pounds of chicken. Yeah, try to eat chicken every day of the week. You're going to be wanting something different. And since fire building kits and fire steel sales have been low on my end, yeah. And besides, I just like wild game even better. Now, around here, the small game, the squirrels and the rabbits and other old critters that I like to eat are they're weary, they're leery. They're just on edge. They see me around and they're gone. So you got to get sly about things. You got to know three things. First of all, where the water is. And well, they're all like there's water everywhere. They can get water wherever they can go around here to the lake, or there's a little galvanized tub I set up for the dogs. And that dang old bird again. The little bugger seems to be getting right. Aggravating me. I'll eat you, you little bugger. Make a bunch of noise in my video. I will roast your skinny little feathered butt. I'll do it. I've eaten all kinds of birds. Blue jays, crows, sparrows, robins, whatever. But those were accidentally killed whenever I was shooting a squirrel with a shotgun. And if you're really serious about bagging some game and use that shotgun, you can nail them at a longer distance. If you got a choke tube in the end of your shotgun, it's got a threaded barrel, you can get a choke tube in there. Put a full choke in there, you'll reach out there 30 yards. You dropped a squirrel as far as 32 yards. But I was mentioning those three things you need to know about what that wild game need. They need food, they need a mate, and they need water. Now, food, that is the chief thing. And I go and I buy what's called, it's deer corn, just dry corn. Put it in a big old bowl. I'll take it out there and just scatter it out in the corner of the yard and a good distance away. Gives them sort of a comfort zone. And no, it's nothing like a snowflake comfort zone or safety zone. Oh dear Lord. These I've been trying to learn about these progressive or something. I went over to Alicia Clegg's YouTube channel, and I've been trying to learn about these people, but I'll never understand them. I swear, bless their hearts, they want to try to do something for humanity, and they end up making themselves look just god awful. And they butcher any intelligent language whatsoever. They take a bunch of intelligent words and they string them all together. And it makes no sense whatsoever. And I have an extensive vocabulary. I'm an intelligent guy, and I still can't understand a thing when I hear them quoted verbatim. Well, getting back off of that on to the survival thing, hunting for survival meat, small game animals. Right here on private property, these animals get in my garden. I don't shoot them for fun. I don't leave their carcasses lay. I eat what I kill. And the dogs, they seem to, and they really love the leavings, after I get through cooking that grub. Little Bear, he's so spoiled. Where you at, Little Bear? Where'd he go? He's usually a big old ham wanting to get in on the video. Little Bear! Oh, well. Never mind. But anyway, yeah, I eat what I kill. And I was fortunate enough this spring, the big old Boar raccoon come out of hibernation, and he was hungry for an easy meal, which animals always are. They're always hungry for an easy meal. You find out what they like, you find out what they want, or just need. And I'm watching right now, there's little sparrows and cardinals eating the dog food, not 15 feet from me. And that doesn't bother me a bit. That dog food keeps them coming around. And in a shit hit the fan situation, or, the zombie apocalypse, or whatever you want to call it, um, there won't be very many birds around because people will be killing everything. The birds you admire today will be food tomorrow. I promise you. Oh yeah, the wildlife's going to be totally devastated. I joke about cooking Little Bear because I joke about it. I don't. It's not a viable option because I am so emotionally attached to that critter. I don't really see me, you know, taking his life so I could live. And it's kind of like the subject of cannibalism. That's disgusting, vile, totally reprehensible. It's just god awful subject. There's so many other things out there that I know of personally that I've eaten that, there's too many options. Take earthworms, for example, pure protein. And yeah, they are animals, they're not insects, but insects. I've survived off of insects and earthworms and slugs. Big old slimy snail, no shell. Yeah, you just swallow it down. Don't try to Bear Grill it. Don't try to do like Bear Grylls and chew it up. That's all just hype. And besides, how many times has that fool been hospitalized for intestinal parasites? Hmm? The man can make a fire in 5 minutes and he chooses to eat a bunch of raw stuff. That's all shock value crap like that. I wouldn't even go there. But earthworms, they're a different story. Drop them in your mouth, swallow them down, it's done with. And no, they don't taste bad. They don't leave a bad taste in your mouth. No. Now, I showed you that old deal, that bowl of corn there. So we're gonna walk down here to the spot where I generally scatter that corn. I'll probably bag 4 or 5 squirrels today, maybe, if I'm quick. I use a Mossberg Maverick 88 12 gauge shotgun with a standard field and game load. Nothing real powerful. That something that's gonna send a few pellets into the game. And as I said, I use a full choke. It keeps that pattern of that shot real tight. And see here, like that. It ain't real important where I scattered, as long as I'm scattering it. Oh, goodness gracious. Let me see here. I think I'll just set this computer. Well, shoot. That dadgum light adjustment. Well, that automatic light adjustment, I gotta fix that. Now, I'm wasting too much time. Here it is, 20 minutes after 6 in the morning. I get this corn put out. And that deer corn is not expensive. And if you go to a farmer's co-op or any place sells cattle feed, horse feed, whatever, you can get you a 100-pound sack of dry corn fairly cheap. And this was probably $8 after tax. And so far, it has netted me about 30 pounds of meat. And people have asked me, well, just how much meat can you get off a squirrel? That's enough to make about 4 good sandwiches. And sandwiches or hell, just put the meat on a plate and eat it. I don't need bread to eat meat. But whenever you're thinking about survival, any little bit of food in your stomach matters. And to quote one of the not so likable guys on that Walking Dead show, Merle Dixon, I kind of like Merle. And I know that might shock some people, but he had some good qualities to him if you look for them. But he told his brother Daryl that what was that character's name? That actor, Norman Reedus. Anyway, he told him something's better than nothing. They was they were together out in the woods and they were talking about getting something to eat. And Daryl said, well, what are we going to get? Some squirrel or something? And he says, oh, his big brother says, something's better than nothing. If it's a half ounce of food, eat it. Put it in your stomach. It'll help. May not fill up that empty spot completely right away, but by golly, it'll keep you alive. And for God's sakes, learn about some vitamins. Get you some vitamin packets. I use that Spring Valley vitamins. And they help. They'll give you the nutrition that you're supposed to be getting from your food. And I keep looking over there. There's some animals coming out of the woodwork. Looking back there toward the backyard. They're starting to wake up. Be time to gather some food soon. And I'll show y'all what little bit of a garden I got. I got a late start on making it. I'll put that in another video. And walk y'all around the yard and see about exploring some other options. Some wild edibles that I know about. That's, well, most likely other people have shown them too. So we got almost 15 minutes here, so I'll just sign off for now. Remember, be good to yourselves and be good to each other. And think about this whole survival thing. Try to get ready for it. And explore your options. Study. Knowledge is power. I always say that. I emphasize it. But I also say knowledge is power only when it's placed into action. You learn something and you try it out. Makes sense? Does to me. Anyway, this here's the old mountain man signing off from the backside of this here lake in the hills of Arkansas, wishing you all the best. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Where's that stop button?